in a few days. Trust me, I get your guys' messages. Were you at Z? You ain't get a show in a couple of days. Like, damn. Like I'm Bob Barker, some goddamn body. I ain't done a video, I ain't done a show. And listen, I appreciate, trust me, I appreciate the love and support, man, that you guys, not just me, supporting, everything. Like I said, also too, you guys got to check out Moss on his ground. Remember, Neft's gonna came like post and drop another album like Detox.
Hey, I swear, sometime this month I'll be back.
I'll be back. We got a few topics since the last time we've gotten together. That's came up. Like I said, as you guys come in, I hit the like button. We're gonna have an entertaining show, to say the least. Never know who's gonna swing by. The room was on. Actually, let me hit Kratos in a minute now. I know we live. But what's next? I haven't spoken to you physically, my oldest child. I haven't spoken to you physically in a minute. What's going on with you, good brother?
Man, chilling, playing Splitgate Arena, which is like a Halo knockoff on PC, and that's about it.
It's like a what? Damn, mouse and keyboard or with a controller?
I'm trying with the mouse and keyboard, or else you're gonna get wrecked. So.
Oh, okay. Let me see. All right. No, Moss. Yeah, Moss. What's going on with you, good brother?
What's going on, man?
I haven't spoken to you in I think, did you come to the multiplayer last Thursday or did you miss it?
No, I was there for a little bit, but
okay.
it was real raunchy, man, and I felt very intimidated.
Very raunchy. So what's going on with you, bro?
Nothing, man. Just on the grind. Yeah, dropping my megatons.
I see you. I listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the hospital in 2 days, man, they got me over. They got me past. Man, they gave me food. You know what I mean? I found comfort in them videos. Know what I mean? I read the whole Bible front to front, so I found comfort in the videos, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Oh no, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. And no, just doing that and getting ready for E3 and then playing some Rage 2, man. Rage 2 is very underrated. Very underrated.
I'm hearing that. I mean, like I said, I'm hearing mixed mixed reviews about it. You know what I mean? Some people love it. Some people don't like it because they ain't got a multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, what else we can talk? Who else is that still? Let me reach out to Kratos right now. Let me know we live.
Yeah,
he be on Black Man Time for real. Let me hit him right now. Hold up, J. Where you at, Jay? Yo, we on Discord. All right. So actually, you've been playing, like I said, you've been playing Rage, right?
Yeah, I've been getting into some Rage too, man. Division is, as always.
And, I'm back in the Division, man. I was having fun when I played it. Then I went outside and stepped into a real live Division. I ain't been back since. That was one.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Hey, Prime Gaming talking shit in the chat for you, Ma, saying that Kojima made the Horizon Zero Dawn engine 7 years before he made a contract with Sony. What a legend. You want to explain that one there, Moss?
Okay. So here's let's get into this real quick, man. I get it. And I failed y'all. I told y'all this. I failed y'all, but I'm here to save y'all. Okay. We're going to get y'all business acumen up. Okay. Your boy MM2K was talking about the brand, which is the Decima engine. Okay. The brand, which is the Decima engine, is a component of the original engine, which was an upgrade of the core engine, right? That made Killzone Shadowfall and some other stuff, right? And that they used to start Horizon Zero Dawn. Along with the stuff that they worked on together with Kojima in 2016. And they finally gave everything a name. After Kojima worked on it with them, made those enhancements, they said, yo, this is something like different. Let's put it together. Let's give it a name. And they gave it Decima. Whenever you brand something like that, anything developed by the elements within that brand get branded the same way. For instance, Killzone Shadowfall is branded under the Decima engine. The Decima engine wasn't given its name until 2016. When did Killzone Shadowfall come out? In the discussion. Like, these people want to keep having this discussion with me. The conversation's over. Listen to your boy MM2K's channel. We gonna get y'all business acumen up. We gonna kill all the dump, like Z say. We gonna take the biggest knife out the drawer and cut the bullshit out. But again, what I was talking about was the branding. Okay, the branding didn't start until 2016 when Kojima and Guerrilla Games collaborated, and that's how the Decima engine, the brand, came about.
Mm-hmm. And McNeil, Chris J with the 199 already. The MM2K spin. This guy should be a lawyer.
Hey, McNeil J, Chris too, bro. I'm gonna hit your Jack Mitchell line on the 10th, bro. I'm gonna send you a t-shirt. I didn't forget about you either, brother. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, but look, listen. Why they feeling? Shout everybody out in the room. I'm still posting here in a couple of the rooms.
Absolutely. So, what's good, Devil Luke, Rate the Emperor, Dark Lord Fusion, Chris Righteous, Modus Brandy, Styles, New York City, Brian Gaming, Septic Meatball, Prime Gaming, who threw Moss under the bus, Talek, Shanok, Snow Bunny, what's good? Gonna do a podcast here soon. RD El Matador, The Almighty Spartan God, and let's see, who did I miss? Talek, Shanok, maybe. Modus Brandy, I think I already got you though. The Noob of Games. And P Pullet. Dirt Griggity, what's good?
Dirt
in the chat. Big up the Dirt.
Dirty Dirt. So anyway, like I said, I've been away for a few days for those who don't know, asking me.
Legion.
Your boy's been a little under the weather, but that's neither here nor there, right? But I'm back today, right? Nothing my woes, the book of Job is on me, right? But check this out, right? So like I said, I get all you guys' mess. Shout out to the finest too. He always sends me hella fucking news articles, right? So yesterday, and it's crazy, I didn't even want to do a show about this today, but like I said, we're still waiting for the room to fill up. Of course, getting towards E3, you get leaks. I think some things are more or less educated guesses, but you get leaks. Even when it comes to the terms or the specs of the the Xbox Anaconda, or is it Scarlet? Whatever the name is, you know what I mean? So they saying now to look forward to, at a minimum, 12 T-flops. Twice the power of the Xbox One X. Asking, and again, like I said, we did what you call a mid-gen refresh, because I heard someone reading some of the comments, someone saying that's not enough juice, that's not enough power. I'm like, damn, 12 flops in the goddamn console?
What the fuck do they want?
I don't know. It's like 14, whatever the case may be. But this starting, like I said, started up quote unquote next generation. And my only issue that I have with this is the whole, no gamer left behind. We can, talk about that again. But just starting off with, like, as far as the next, do you think that's enough juice? They said enough mustard on a hot dog, 12 T-flops.
Man, that's way more than enough. Come on now. Let's face it, that's way more than enough. Right now, we got 6 T-flops. We got 4.2 T-flops. And to tell you the truth, this generation, we're getting 4K, 30 frames a second games.
Hey, Jay, you talking to us from Freddy Krueger's house? What the hell's going on with your mic, bro?
That's what's with that.
That nigga's trapped in the closet. Let me say it again.
Nightmare on 1% Street, man.
Hey, let me switch my mics.
Yeah, how about hop back in? Yeah, he do. It's like he got his mic next to his asshole. Don't go on. Yeah.
No, but 12 T-flops, that's impressive because the Xbox One X came out in 2017, so roughly 3 years later, or maybe even 2 years later, 3 years later, you get this, yeah.
Let me hit this chat, man. The homie, big up to the homie Banghouse. He's the only one I will discuss PlayStation matters with, because the rest of y'all got to get y'all business acumen up. Banghouse says, I hope to hear about Shannon Loftus' situation and Sony reaffirming single player.
Yeah, we could maybe touch up on that, but that's a dicey topic.
What's a dicey topic? With Shannon Loftus?
Yeah.
I don't know anything. Like I said, I've been under the blade and not under the weather. What I miss?
Apparently, so it was something political where somebody didn't approve of something, and she called the motherfucker a fat hippo or some shit. I don't know. What she called her?
She called her a fat ass, but I think she also called her a hippo. But it was actually about gun laws. Like I think someone was pro-gun, and she wasn't very happy about that. I think she had to delete her Twitter entirely.
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Did she lose a job or anything? Because she's such a
no word on that yet. I don't know what's going to come to
fruition. That don't surprise me in the least. Remember when she said every game doesn't have to have guns? Yeah. God damn, she taking that shit to the nth degree, bro.
To the
hey, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you sound better. You sound better.
Yeah, man. Listen, 12 T-flops, that's more than enough. I think a lot of these guys out here want to spend $300 and $400 to have the highest end gaming rig they possibly can get, and you're not gonna get that, man. Let's face it, these are closed environment boxes. These are cost friendly boxes when it comes to gaming. I wouldn't expect, it's not gonna run a PC out of business, but for what you're getting, we're gonna be thoroughly surprised. It's more than twice. I think we're going to end up with more than twice what the X has. I think we're going to end up somewhere 12.2, 12.3 T flop, something like that. And I mean, shit, that's double than what the X and more.
Yeah, because you have to look at what the X and Pro do now, and imagine double the GPU power and a much better CPU. That's gonna be incredible.
Yeah. So again, it boils down to the price point for most people, but I get it. Guys who want these big powerful gaming rigs for pennies on the dollar. That's what it is.
I'm sorry. You can get the bill right there for me?
Yeah, McNeil Chris J with $4.99. Shannon cursed out a fan. Cursed a fan out because they asked for mature content. Lol, and that wouldn't surprise me after that comment. But who knows? Jason Elliott with the $5. In your guys' opinion, how could Microsoft mess this up, being the only console present, and also as YouTube killing E3?
Okay, here's the thing, right? Is YouTube killing E3? Like, what do you mean by YouTube?
And you know how we wait for this big event E3? Would YouTube videos and such on really do the work for you? Like all the fans who watch E3 definitely are on YouTube, right?
Okay, yep. We're gonna be here on this dog shit channel, most likely streaming. But here's the thing: to answer his question, and I'm gonna shut the hell up, right? Because I'm still posting these links here. I totally expect Microsoft to blow a wide open layup. And the reason why I said it is because the messaging. Before it's me, you know what I mean? Now, you see the title of the show, Halo, Gears, Forza, probably coming to the Switch. And just I'm going to be honest here. And just that I don't like the direction where the company's going. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example, right? Sony just announced, came up with some Death Stranding news, right? Microsoft counters that with some goddamn body wash. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep this bitch a buck. You know what I mean? And just, even with, like I said, I am a firm believer. I've always said this here, that those smaller games don't deserve, on the big stage. And I'm gonna see a bunch of mobile shit up there. It was Minecraft is the biggest goddamn game in the world, believe it or not. So you're gonna have that, some mobile, and it's 2 hours long. I'm also realize you don't need a long show to have a good show. You know what I mean? So I just think that people may have set their standards so high, or not even so high, but because Sony would have had God of War and then Horizon, all these great games, and we're waiting for new IPs, and I don't know if we're going to get that, even though they had a bunch of acquisitions. What did they buy? Bethesda. What did they buy? Obsidian. What's the Outer Worlds? All those games are multi-platform, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, what do you guys think? I really listened to answer your question. I know I said a lot of nothing just now. I'm not really, outside of the box. Of course we get a new console. Them talking about that and, more power, better graphics. Even like towards the most, I'm excited about that. Not to be all Debbie Downer, but I think those that are expecting for something to the level of Gears, Forza, and Halo, a new IP, I just don't think that we're going to get that from Microsoft this year at E3. So that's why I'm being a little disappointed. What are you guys' thoughts?
Hey, it's Microsoft, and we've been here for 6 times this generation. We've been here hoping, praying, and wishing that they will step up and knock it out the box. Now, I'm hopefully. I mean, this is the last year of the generation. Hopefully, they can do something that'll help push it over to next generation. But I'm not hopeful because, I mean, over and over and over and over, we keep doing the same thing. But I do think, again, they're going to rely on their Halo, Gears, and Forza. That's what they've been relying on, and it's not going to let them down. I think they're going to do that. And we are going to get some new games. I just don't think any of those games will compare to what the competition is putting up. And I think ultimately, Z, that's what you want to see. You want to see a game or two from them that will rival The Last of Us or Death Stranding or any of their big other franchise. Any other. Yeah.
Well, but you took the words right out of my mouth. Something to that level and to none of
it. That's I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna happen, Z. Because it takes talent, It takes time and it takes the will to do that. And you're not going to put in the effort, the time, and the.
Hello.
Yeah, we had to pull that motherfucker's plug.
Yeah.
Shut this mic off. Huh? Too much Sonyism. Yeah, too much Sonyism.
Yeah, too much Sonyism.
Phil is talking about PC. He's putting games on PC, and that's a big target of his right now. So,
I don't know. Damn, Jay, you good there, bro? Is your mic all right?
Yeah, his mic keep going in and out.
Yeah, he keep going in and out. All right, so I'm gonna take this time to unplug our ears of all that bullshit. Look, here's the problem. It's not that Microsoft has a lack of talent. They have talent. They're just not utilizing them because hardcore AAA bangers are not their priority. Okay, as far as what we've seen so far, this E3 will tell if they just had to do a reboot and they just had to huddle up and get the resources together, or if they truly have abandoned making that a staple. Again, I'm gonna say this again ad nauseum of their brand. Okay, if AAA bangers are not part of their brand, like how they were when they brought Jade Empires in and when they originally brought Halo, if they just want to use Halo, Gears, and Forza to pump out and regurgitate those AAA experiences for us, then they will F up as far as hardcore console gamers are concerned. But it depends on what your definition of effing up is. Like, are they going to F up financially? No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But as far as hardcore gaming is concerned, I can see them screwing this up.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try my man Buju Graham. He said, I can care less about the 12 T-flops. I want to see those games that are supposed to be coming. Here's the thing. I agree with you, because, again, I think the Xbox Scarlet, or whatever it's going to be called, it's going to be a very capable console. Absolutely. Same thing as far as the PlayStation 5. So me just being liking new tech and new consoles, I'm excited for that. If anything, I know I'm going to have some amazing multi-plat, some brand new amazing features for this console. So again, I'm very excited for that. Now, as far as the games, I think I don't think that's probably their focus are those type of games that what I'm looking for, because say it's not much money to be made off those type of games. It's more like games with services with we go through with the Minecrafts or the Gotham City, the Sea of Thieves, was something I'm not really into. You know what I mean? Not really my thing per se.
Yep.
Or they just putting their games anywhere. Like I just said that I don't know. Do they own Cuphead or no?
No, they don't own Cuphead. They just they're publishing Cuphead, and I don't know. I don't know if they're publishing it for the Switch, but they're definitely publishing it on the console.
Okay.
On the Xbox.
Are they publishing it for the cars?
Yeah, that's what I asked you.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good ass question.
Motherfuckers on Teslas now.
Yeah.
Probably. Look, here's the thing. Microsoft, and not to cut you off, Z, but I'm gonna make this quick. People, I think, are erroneously saying that Microsoft is going third party. They're not going third party. They're trying to become a storefront. There's a big difference. A third party is EA. A storefront is Steam. They're trying to be Steam better than Steam. If they keep up this trend, they're going to load their storefront up with a bunch of shovelware, right? Because if you look at Steam, it's not the AAA shit that is the vast majority of stuff is on Steam. It's the shovelware. So Microsoft's mind, they're looking at Steam and they're saying, hey, we got all this infrastructure and all these Azure servers. We can do this better than them. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be their approach. The thing to look out for, again, is to see how hard they push those AAA bangers and how much they put those to the forefront.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. You'd be so kind as to hit the like button. Also, try to put the link out there. It's free. You want to ask us a question, anything, it'll appear up on the screen. And again, it won't cost you a goddamn dime. It's totally free. I just left the link there for that. You know what I mean? So anyway, like I said, also yesterday, too, like I said, I've been away for a couple of days. So you said next gen, you hear the news. Hold on, somebody just put something in the super chat. Let me get that right quick, or somebody just joined. Okay. Or so I just heard something ringing in my ear. I don't know what the hell was that. Maybe someone subscribed. Okay, and I got a new subscriber. Shout out to Mr. Coleman for subscribing. So check this out, right? So, saying Z, did you hear the news of Microsoft bringing Halo and Gears and Killer Instinct and all those things to the Nintendo Switch? So I'm like, I'm like, I don't think the Switch is powerful enough to run a Gears 4 or a Gears 5. You know what I mean? I know things can be.
And I just entered at the right damn time, didn't I?
Oh shit!
I entered at the exact right moment, didn't I?
What's going on?
Didn't I?
Hey, hold on, let me play the bills right quick. Hey, Nibble, J, Chris, and Neff, Z, y'all gonna let Spin kick 2K sit there and kick this bullshit?
Damn, Chris, did I shit in your cornflakes, bro? He's probably talking about my Steam comment. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but what third party makes consoles? I'll wait.
Look. Microsoft is changing the third party game. Man. They're changing the third party game. I mean, they want to be different, and they're gonna do it differently. You know what I mean? So ain't no point in arguing that no more. It is what it is. Now back to what Z was talking about, because I ain't gonna let him slide on that bullshit right there.
What's that? What I say?
I've been telling y'all this for months. And I just got some inside info today.
Let's see it.
I'm gonna let y'all know before Nintendo dropped this E3 Direct.
Yeah.
I've been telling you the Switch is a hybrid powerhouse. Remember that I told you the Switch is a hybrid powerhouse.
Cell phone games?
So maybe you want hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want to go ahead and renounce that bullshit you've been talking for the last few months, do it now.
What type of power are you talking about?
Comes Tuesday, man, somebody gonna be eating some crow.
So we want 25 frames now instead of 15?
Oh Lord, really?
We finally got a man for the Switch.
Hey, I'm telling you, that I speak the gospel.
I just want to clarify that when Baron says
you must got that Book of Mormon you speaking.
when Baron says he got inside information, he means from inside his head after he got his last concussion.
Hey, yo, hold up. My man, Mr. Dishes, I can't stand this fuck nigga Baron. What's the inside information?
All I'm gonna tell you is that a Pacific game that somebody told me can't run on Switch will appear.
Oh, and that's a shot at Neefles. Madden. That's a shot at Neefles.
Have fun with it.
That's a shot at Neefles.
Okay, listen. All right, listen. Now listen. Now I'm gonna share my screen, right? I don't mind. I know my integrity is always in question, right? And I ain't been the most honest, man. I borrowed money, don't pay it back. Nothing can contest to that. Open up $10 right now. And it is what it is. But like I said, what was told to me. Hold on, shut the top, dog. Said Atari put games on competitors' hardware back and then. Some Atari put games on Atari.
While they were selling their own console?
Oh, you got a good point with that, top dog. My man Pop Dog been drinking. Yeah. I don't remember Atari putting games on the television.
And for the record, I'm not talking about The Witcher 3. So somebody in the chat said, no, I'm not talking about The Witcher 3.
You talking about the Division?
Oh shit, that's a shot at Neefles. I have nothing to do with that conversation.
Oh, you mean go Wolfenstein?
I know it's definitely gonna be Neff and Jada.
Call of Duty.
They're gonna be two of them. Trust me. I'm trying to tell you right now, the E3 is gonna blow your mind, man. I even got word of something that's gonna happen on Microsoft stage. That is very unprecedented.
So, Baron, could the Switch run a Decima engine on there or not?
The Decima engine?
Yeah.
You mean an engine that was custom made by a console manufacturer itself on a PlayStation?
I'm just saying, you say it's more powerful.
I'm confused because last time I checked, if a console manufacturer made their engine, it's optimized for their system.
Titanfall Princess. Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. Hold on 1 second. On the free messaging app, shout out to One White Cone and Orion sending us a message. He said, "What about Kratos being gay?" Oh my God! Orion said,
"I've seen that today."
What PS4 about having 16 people party chat. How many people does Nintendo Switch have in their party chats? I don't think the Switch does party chat. Ban that hybrid a hybrid powerhouse. But anyway, listen, this was inboxed to me, right? He said that did you hear anything about Gears, Halo, and those games coming to the Nintendo Switch? I'm a man, Jermaine Dixon. You can put any games running on the Switch at 140p at 5 frames per second. Come on, y'all being messy.
Damn.
Now listen, we said, did you hear anything about those games coming to the Switch? The first I say the Switch ain't power enough to run goddamn Gears of War 4 or you know what I mean.
The division.
Now listen,
That's about it.
now here's a lining in the sky. Now we talking about Gears Tactic. And Gears Pop all day.
Yeah, no doubt.
All day.
Wait.
Oh, goddamn, dog.
Can you get it to me? My body?
Yeah, no, you good.
Okay, Baron, I'm not telling you to tell me the game, but is it already out or is it going to come out?
I'm not saying nothing else. I'm just
All right.
I'm gonna let Zeke keep digging his hole. Keep digging.
This is what I will say. Let me dig this hole real quick. If the game does arrive on the Switch, I guarantee you it's gonna be heavily compromised and proved.
Oh man, y'all got to stop. Just stop with the bullshit already.
If it runs the same resolution, same frame rate, I'll give you the credit.
Bruh,
It doesn't.
There's no heavily compromise. I mean, we live in a day where you done seen games, like Wolfenstein, Doom. You just seen Hellblade,
and which were heavily compromised.
You just seen Hellblade on Switch, and y'all still talking this bullshit. Y'all got to let it go.
All heavily compromised.
No, they're not heavily compromised. Get the fuck out of here.
My man Baron on turning the timeline right now.
The Wolfenstein wasn't heavily compromised, really?
No, it was not. Stop it. And then they updated that game 4 times after it came out. Stop it.
Okay. Well.
Stop it. Y'all gotta let 2019. Y'all gotta let this decade-old argument go. This ain't the Wii. It ain't the Wii U. It's time to let it go.
Okay.
I'm telling you now, let it go now because I'm coming in. I'm coming in the multiplayer podcast next Thursday, and I'm taking off everybody's head.
God damn.
All right, hold on.
Taking off everybody's head.
So listen. He sent me this right. I'm gonna share it on my screen. So I say no way because the Switch can't run those goddamn games. There ain't no way in hell. Like ain't enough RAM. The fucking CPU, it ain't doing 60, whatever the fuck the case may be, right? So let me go here. So Firefox, Sony. Now you explain. He said something about some digital licensing or something, So
oh shit, yeah.
Let me bring this up on the screen here. Interest in licensing digital brands. The T-Box H is specialized in gaming franchise and digital properties. To book an appointment. Now these are I guess what they represent. Ori. Age of Empire, Killer Instincts, State of Decay, Battletoads, Sea of Thieves, Call of Duty. What's going on here? Lightning Brands, extensions for world-class gaming franchise. Igniting Brands.
Baron can probably shed some light on it, but it looks like that these brands that are on the screen right now, Baron, are being primed and prepped to hit other consoles, possibly the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I wouldn't be shocked. I've been saying this for months, man. Like Microsoft told you themselves, we bringing more games to Switch. They say games with plural, but it is.
We don't understand that.
Saying Ori. I'm like, Ori is one game. That's not 2. That's 1. So we'll see what happens.
Call of Duty will be big for them, though. Call of Duty will definitely be big.
We'll see what happens.
Well, here's the thing, though. Listen, real niggas are fucking right. Now, as Neff, I think the only Halo fan we have on here on the show. Neff, how would you feel if Halo comes to the Nintendo Switch? Whether it be Halo 1, 2, and 3. You did, Neff?
I would.
Oh, never.
Halo 1 through 3 came to the Switch. I'll see if it runs 60 frames, and maybe I'll consider it.
No. How would you feel, though? Ultimately, how would you feel?
It will just confirm what I've been saying, that the end is fucking near for the Xbox console.
Y'all know they was going to put their games everywhere. They've been saying it, so I don't understand why you're saying this.
They take an L.
You've been knowing this.
So that's an L.
But here's the thing, though. It's one thing it's Field telling us is going to happen, but it's another when it happens. Just seeing that shit, it's like it's people just don't want to believe it. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta understand, it's a whole new age. It's a whole new war going to take on another.
Yeah.
Like
we see it now.
That's why you've seen Sony run under Microsoft wing and trying to fight Google. And shit. I
wouldn't say that. It's a strategic partnership.
You
know what that's called? It's called Mothership. That's what it's called.
Parker,
no, I guess we're gonna have to get messy real quick.
Yeah, hey Parker, don't step on that bear trap, bro.
That's what they're doing.
We're about to hit that segment in a little bit. You might want to back off from that.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold up. Somebody just sent something right quick. You can put, and again, somebody put something else in the chat. Hold up, where we at?
Yep. Let me read the. I'm sorry. Let me
Matador.
read the super chat. Yeah, El Matador says, "Thanks, Phil, for killing the Xbox brand."
More like killing the console. The brand is going to be more relevant than ever.
Here's the thing.
Xbox brand is dead.
It's not etched in stone that the brand is dead. It's on life support.
The console is dead.
The console is dead.
The console is dead.
The console is dead.
The brand is going to be more popular than ever. Because it's going to be available everywhere.
I think go ahead.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if the console is really dead either, man. Like,
I wouldn't say
everything is going to lie in today. Not today. Everything is going to lie in tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow and Sunday is going to.
Tomorrow is Google's. Yeah, tomorrow is Google Stadia's event. If they knock it out the park, that's going to put a lot of competition on the xCloud.
Check this out for a minute, right? I don't think console not worry about nothing, right? You look at Vinyl Records still selling, so console's still gonna be doing their numbers. Vinyl Records is selling.
He said vital.
Wrong example to use.
Wait.
You know Parker live under a bridge. You said bottle and record.
Old as hell.
You live under a bridge collecting seashells and
shit. You still want their hardware, though. You always want their hardware, because internet's not always 100%. Yeah. So we go to that streaming. So hardware's still going to be prevalent going forward.
And to that point, they're making $3 billion, Microsoft, off of Xbox Live. Okay. Xbox Live is only weird on the console, so that's not going away overnight. They're not going to. And big ups to Randolph Thor. He said that when he talked to Xbox people about this, they say their excuse is, well, it's subsidizing the console, meaning we're getting too much fucking money from this to let this go. So the console ain't going anywhere. I think with the
everybody going to transition to the PC.
What the question is, but they're not going to. But
people are not going to transition to PC.
No one's transitioning to the PC.
Yeah. They're not doing it. I know all the PC nerdsels out there in the world think that's going to happen, but it's not going to happen. People are not going to go out there and build no PC to play games. People who buy consoles don't want to have all that work.
Kratos, y'all convinced me to do that, and y'all left me out there like high to dry, man.
The loneliest experience imaginable.
But listen, even like I said, I know Google has their show Thursday, right? So they said some things can't wait to E3, so they already getting the pounce on Microsoft, right? And Sony not to be outdone. The balls came out again. The balls of PlayStation came out and said,
"Shit."
President said that PS Plus now will be pushed harder. What's that, Paul? What's that word here? PlayStation President say PlayStation now will be pushed hard this year and years to come. You know what I mean? And then my man Porter Rock started back drinking the goddamn again.
Colito. Whatever.
Said further, a freshly appointed PlayStation CEO, President Jim Ryan, said Sony's gaming streaming service PlayStation Now will be pushed hard this year and in the future. In a recent interview with Financial Times, the chief executive of Sony, and they asked him something about. They asked him something. Is this the what they asked him? Is this the last year for the?
No, bro. Let me.
They asked. Is this the last console, last generation of consoles? And he said he don't really know. I mean,
but he said if he did know, he wouldn't tell you. You can't leave that part out, motherfucker.
This is the thing. See, y'all stepped on that bear trap in the last segment because y'all talking about this is the end of the game and this is bullshit because there ain't gonna be no console. This motherfucker just yesterday said y'all don't have to worry about us leaving single player games, and he said it so definitively. If PlayStation is still about the consoles like y'all say they are, how come he can't say that definitively about asking if this is the last PlayStation console?
Wait, that's two. Those are two different things. You're asking him. You're asking him about single player games, right? Single player games. That's a game. Versus asking, will we be making consoles in the future? They're two totally different. I don't see how in the hell you mix that together. Those are two.
What I'm talking about is him. Y'all are talking about Sony will never abandon the console. Now don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit, Jay.
I never said that.
Y'all said Sony will never abandon the console.
Listen, here's the thing about it. Listen, here's the thing about it, right? We don't know where this cloud stuff is going, right? None of it has come into fruition. Only the PlayStation cloud service has actually been in operation for years now. That's the only one we know of. So everybody is running scared and don't know what to do because other people like Google and Walmart and everybody are actually going to start doing this. We have to let that come into fruition yet and see how it is before we throw out the consoles.
Look, I'm supposed to be spin 2K. Don't try to take my moniker.
Hold on,
I just got the shit today.
Somebody pay the bill real quick. AP the shooter and somebody else. Hold up, very quick.
Oh, my bad. Okay, AP the shooter says, so Post Up and Phil came out with soaps and lotion for all you fuck dudes that's playing Sea of Piss and State of Dumb. I guess I'll wait till E3 is real for dummies. And the homie Neil J. Chris says they all going to PS5 LOL. So
what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. But here's my question. Okay. Because prior to now, everybody was like, Sony ain't abandoning the console. They're just doing this in tandem. You know, they're just trying to add a couple more people to PlayStation now. And when we said that Sony was going to do day and date, y'all said they don't make any sense. Yeah. Why would they do day and date? Yeah. If they can't definitively tell you if this is going to be the last console, explain to us why they wouldn't be going day and date. Why they wouldn't be preparing to go day and date.
Why did they say they're going to go harder on the
their streaming service, right? In the future. Now, this stuff we're talking about probably decade and a half away before we know what the totality is when it comes to streaming. So, in 10 years in the future, that consoles will be the actual hardware will be relevant and not overtaken by the cloud or streaming or whatever. No, you can't say that. Nobody can say that.
All right. For the record. You think PS Now day and day? Now listen, also with PS Now, they'll allow you to download. There's some people just not about streaming. They will allow you to download the content like Game Pass. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. The streaming something plus. So you think that we're 2 years away from day and date with exclusives?
I mean, it's a possibility.
Damn. How does that make y'all feel?
It don't make me feel no way.
No kind of way.
Basically, no kind of way. Yeah.
Wait, but didn't you make fun of Xbox for making $1 games? What if Sony made the same shit?
Get the receipts.
Crackdowns. Yeah. That's
what if Sony comes up with promotions with like $1 for a month? What? You're gonna hold the same energy?
You don't get to play God of War.
You're gonna hold the same energy.
Listen to this shit.
Until that happens, older there, we don't give a fuck.
Winners over here on that.
Hey Parker, hold the line.
Hey yo, Parker, you know Parker ain't the smartest man on the panel. You gonna that nigga hold the line. Hey yo, listen here, right?
Hold on, nigga. You need cards, fuck nigga.
Hey yo, hold up. Now real talk. We gotta be listening. Now the man and double down this shit here. They said they're gonna push this shit even harder. Now them pushing it harder, we ain't talking about advertise. They push it harder. They said they have to bolster the content. So they're gonna be adding more content to it, and you know they didn't have the means. Shout out to Porter Rock. I mean not Porter Rock, Poster, whatever the hell he's at right now. You know what I mean?
White Castle.
They service. You know what I mean? I never tried the server, but say it was a popular game. They put you in a queue. They don't have that many servers right now. They doing the deal with Microsoft to get more Azure servers to add to their service. Kudos to them, right? But they said this is gonna be a main part of their revenue. You know, going forward, or they're gonna be pushing this thing here. So to bolster, they can't keep it viable with old content in there. So there's gonna have to be some new content in there.
Listen,
they got a lot of fucking content in not only their back catalog but current content. Like right now, you got Spider-Man, God of War, right? Doing Days of Play coming up. Those games are going to be $19. So once next generation start. I don't find a problem with Spider-Man and God of War and stuff like that being on PS Now because those are old last generation. They would be old last generation. I personally do not have a problem with older games that have been out for a year or 2 years.
That's not what he asked you.
Exactly.
Calm down, man.
So Kratos, I will ask you this question though: do you co-sign Jabari's statement saying Sony cannot put out enough content to sustain that service? Because that's what Jabari told us in the multiplayer.
I don't
You know what?
He brought up like everyone canceled after Game of Thrones ended, some shit like that.
He may have a point with that because for the same reason we talk about Game Pass, right? We don't see how it can be sustainable when all they have is 2K16 in old games like that. When think about it, Microsoft has only dropped one game this year so far. How is that consistently?
Game Pass and PS Now are not synonymous.
No. I know. I'm just using that as an example, right? Because once xCloud starts, it's going to be the same fucking game on it. They don't have any other games to put on there.
Yeah, Marty Moss. That's the sound of him stealing your nickname. That's the new Spin Master right there.
Yeah, man. He done told me. McNeil just
y'all know what I do.
Hey, McNeil, you're gonna have to give me a new name, McNeil.
But here's what's also gonna happen though. Now check this out. Sony can probably get more deals where they have games come like does on Game Pass, so you can see something like that happening. Different games come there on their service, so and then y'all sustain.
And that's what I've always said. Every third party wants to sign up with Sony.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, every third party wants to sign up with Sony because of their install base is so fucking huge.
Yeah, so listen, man. Here's the thing, right? You know, if Sony games go day and date, you might as well just piss on Game Pass because they don't have a shot. To be honest with you.
Game Pass is
why
just
would you say that? Game Pass already been out.
What I'm saying is, if Sony is supposed to go day and date,
this is how they cope with this shit, Baron. This is how they cope with this shit.
I don't understand.
Somehow Sony has to
Parker ain't got a PlayStation. Cut his goddamn thing go.
Hey, you messed his hell, Z.
Let's for a second. I understand that you Sony fans have been taking a pound in the last month. Like y'all been getting y'all been getting beat the hell up. And every day that get close to E3, the hype keeps getting real. The hype keeps getting crazier. People are dropping announcements. People are making a big deal. And I understand y'all feel left out. But y'all got to stop making all these damn excuses. Like,
let me ask y'all this. Why do we let this? Let me ask y'all this. Why do we keep letting this motherfucker here on this podcast? and he always get to leave without answering all fucking questions. That's what I want.
Really?
We always give Baron a pass, man. We always give this motherfucker a pass.
Jada, let me ask you a question. Do you know what you're doing in Death Stranding when you hold the controller?
Oh shit,
I do. I'm playing greatness.
You couldn't answer that question a week ago.
I'm playing greatness. Hey Barry, can you ask me when I'm gonna have Madden, Battlefield, Call of Duty, or any fucking decent game on the Switch? Thank you.
Decent. Wait a minute. What's the highest rated game this generation?
If I may add to the conversation,
God of War.
Ooh,
oh, it is
Bloodborne.
Wait a minute. Oh, you can't count now. So you can't count.
Hold up.
Your math was really suck.
Hold on. Shout out to Pumpkin Queen. Says Z, I love the show. Keep up the good work. But that guy, don't let that drunk ass Mr. Parker back up. He's crazy than a motherfucker. Keep his drunk ass off the panel. I'm sorry.
And if I may add to the conversation, while everyone's making big announcements. Yeah?
What?
Everyone's making big announcements. Sony says they're going to stick with single player games and shit still, right? They also announced today, while Xbox is making the deodorant, Sony is having Naughty Dog shut down multiplayer servers for Uncharted 2, 3, and The Last of Us on the PlayStation 3. Just wanted to add that in real quick.
Yeah, on the PlayStation 3. That's good. PlayStation 3 is.
Playing that shit.
How old is PlayStation 3? That shit like 12 years old.
But I thought The Last of Us was still a popping multiplayer game. That's what
it is. You can still play it on
Uncharted 2 and 3 were still
You can still play it on PS4, sir.
Uncharted 2
yes, you can, sir. Yes, you can, sir. PS Now, thank you. PS Now, PS Now, thank you. Thank you. PS Now, thank you.
Let's go.
Nobody wants to play
PS Now, Nito. PS Now, you can't play those games. PS Now.
They shut down the PS3 servers.
No, listen. PS3.
Yeah,
that's PS3 servers.
So are you
got the PlayStation Now simulated?
You don't sound comfortable, Jay. You know you're gonna get them receipts.
Somebody put receipts.
Why y'all arguing over trash multiplayer anyway?
Hey, that's I don't know.
They just told me it was godly. That's why. They told me it was godly.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how you're wrong because somebody had already confirmed that.
Oh shit.
Okay, Peter, real quick, money.
AP the shooter says, "What the fuck does Lindo have to do with God of War next snapper?"
Oh
and
shit.
What the hell is that?
So what the fuck does Nintendo have better than Nintendo has better than God of War next snapper?
The game of the generation.
Hey, yo, he said
The game of the generation. That's easy.
Drunk ass Von Lamont with his wild turkey said, "But did Neff beat any Uncharted games?"
Oh shit.
Yeah, I be Uncharted 4.
Shit.
Oh, he said he beat Uncharted 4. He said, "Shut your ass up.
Stand
Go get you some Mad Dog."
Yeah, but I mean, no, I don't know, man. I just think. Now, here's the thing. For those, cause I know I get cursed out when I say this, right? Basic business 101, right? And it doesn't really matter as long as the games are good. That's all I care about. I don't care about streaming. And they give. And listen to this thing. I will get the service again if they're gonna put their exclusives in day and date. And I'm not talking about streaming. They allow you to download them, which I think they said that they were gonna allow you to download them.
Oh, really?
To the box. You know what I mean? You know, streaming, like I said, is not viable for me. I don't need it. But I get to play the games day and day because they do have a lot of games. Like, you know, got a lot of those Yakuza games I didn't buy, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So I would get it day and date.
Oh, so what? Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And McNeil J. Quiz, hold up. You see him somebody, you know?
He says, "Okay, let's cut this. Let's let this. Hold on, damn, I can't even read." He said, "Let's cut it like this. Those PS3 game multiplayers are being shut down. LOL. No one plays them, Neth. Those games are 10 plus years old. How many people playing Crackdown 3? Fuck, dude."
Oh shit.
Shit.
But here's the thing. I've always said that. It was the PlayStation fans that told me that shit was still popping.
It is.
Of course they was lying. They lie all the time.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to prove.
Hey, Neth, remember that one motherfucker was like, "Y'all like Gears, I like Uncharted."
Yeah, look at my Uncharted skills.
Dropping off Christmas
Uncharted
gifts
is
and shit or whatever.
franchise.
Out of
You
here,
can't
man.
deny that, though.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Man, so,
Oh my god.
well, but any predictions, I guess, from who the fuck ringtone is that?
What the
God.
hell
It
is
ain't my ringtone.
Hey, Mr. Parker, man.
No, it ain't my ringtone.
That's his dog whistle. Tom Parker couldn't eat.
Hey, bro, I think that was Briggs. Let me pop him out.
Yo, what game? Fuck, please. Oh, hold up. AP the shooter said, "What game? Please do tell. Your eyes be lying to you. What game does Sony? What game does Nintendo have better than God of War?"
Shit. Me.
What are you talking about? Well, they said it in the chat, but your moderators kept deleting it.
Not a goddamn thing.
They said it in the chat, but your moderators kept deleting it. So a lot of people are salty, I see.
Oh, come on, AD Almighty, he's up on that delete button, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you had quite a few people put up Breath of the Wild in there, and they deleted it. So I think.
I mean, that's subjective, though. You want to put Breath of the Wild?
Everybody know what the truth is.
Come on, man.
The critics know what the truth is. The gamers know what the truth is. Sony fans know what the truth is. They just can't handle it.
That's opinion based, though. Anyway, but
that's all it is. I'm not gonna argue that point no more.
I used to play Zelda back.
It's already been crowned.
Not now. I mean, I was a kid.
The game already been crowned, so there's nothing to really argue about.
Yeah, just like God of War.
Big crown.
Below Zelda, exactly.
Okay, well, I'm wondering. So, do you guys have any expectations or predictions for Google's coming out party tomorrow? We gonna get pricing?
Oh shit.
Well, I think Google is going to have a lot of games. I don't know what their price is going to be. Their whole survival is on that price because you're not owning anything as a gamer. You just streaming it. So that price has to be so ridiculous that people will probably want to try it out. That's the only way. That's the only way.
I don't know if they can have the right enough content. And will it matter though? I mean, like you can't stream like multiplayer games with that input lag. Nah, that ain't gonna work. So what they?
They're gonna try. Trust me, they're gonna try.
Well, y'all talking about the input lag? Did y'all try it?
We talk about multiplayer like a cloud.
Okay. I got you.
Why do we need to try it when the whole damn Google Cloud went down the other day?
Come on, bro. It went down. That was a different cloud. That was a cloud over the eastern region. This is the cloud.
Come on, man.
I mean, that was like
went down the other day.
But let's be honest. How often has the Google Cloud gone down? It ain't gone down. It's pretty safe.
YouTube has been down quite frequently.
Well, that's because they've been attacked. I think they've been attacked, but I don't.
But how about how many?
And that's just
on that
watching
though,
content. That ain't a game.
We don't know what it could do. Like how well it do, like streaming to your mobile device, whatever. You know,
hold on 1 second. Hold on. You just shooting by.
We got a couple bills. AP the shooter. AP the shooter says, "No, you tell us, fuck dude. BROTW. Now I know you wrestle." McNeil J. Chris is Baron. You doing all that yelling, but you got multiplayer games being released in 2019 with no online multiplayer.
And what game is that? What game is that? Because I want to know.
Mario Party. Yeah, get this Mario Party.
Mario Party. Mario
Maker. No Mario. First of all, it's not a 2019 game.
Mario Maker.
I want to know what game in 2019 does not have online multiplayer because all of them have it. So I want to know what this
Mario Maker.
Mario Maker has online multiplayer.
No, they confirm it doesn't now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What the fuck are you? It has online multiplayer.
Not like this,
yo.
God damn.
Neethles is catching 2 L's today.
Or he talk shit. Please know your shit.
Oh shit! No,
that's all I ask.
Hey, Nev,
that's all I ask, man.
Hey, not the IRS. I mean, you gotta
Super Mario Maker 2 won't let you play online with friends. Kotaku.
Okay, is that online multiplayer? Period. No, not. So get your shit straight.
You can't play with your
y'all
friends.
Y'all love talking shit. Don't have your shit straight.
Oh shit! Oh, you can play with strangers.
God,
you can play with strangers.
Yeah. That's what Nintendo's all about. They said it's all about them strangers.
Hey, so you can't actually play with your friends.
Yeah, no friends.
The Crackdown 3 did what?
Yeah, this is what Crackdown 3 did.
Hey, so when are we going to get a native party chat system? When are we going to get a thorough online?
Hey, I've been asking the same thing.
I'm just saying, like,
the same thing. I've been asking the same thing that lasts since the end of 2017. So you ain't gonna get no argument out of me with that shit.
I'm just saying they got the Switch Pro. Listen, they got the Switch Pro coming out.
At the end of the day,
if that thing can run a little bit more powerful and actually run games at native 720p, I think the Switch Pro will be viable.
That ain't got nothing to do with it at all.
Yeah, I got it. Yep. So, all right. So here's the deal. Okay, we got Google Stadia coming on tomorrow with their big show. We kind of before y'all started arguing again. You know what I mean? You know, like some uncivilized people that y'all are. Please tell us and tell the panel, what do y'all think this price is going to be? What is a good price point for this system for it to be successful?
$199, I guess, or a little
$199,
$150.
What system?
$199 for something you just log into? Oh my god!
What system? What system?
Wow.
Hey, Parker, stop licking like them seashells. What's a good price point for this? Do y'all think that the service is going to be free and that, you know what I'm saying, or they're going to have subscription services? What do y'all think?
I think it's going to be subscription based. I don't think it's going to be a flat price. I think it's going to be some subscription place like Netflix. I believe it's going to be probably like something maybe $19.99 a month or something like that. Okay. Somewhere around that range.
$100 a year?
Maybe they'll have plans like that, something like that.
Okay. No, but I'm saying like they might come with a dedicated device maybe for like $150, $199. That's what I'm talking about.
No, they said they're not releasing a device. They said the future of gaming is not a box, so you can hang that up. It's not happening.
So you could use like a with the Google Chromecast, whatever.
Yeah, at the most be a Chromecast.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
The Chromecast, your phone.
Hold on. Any shipping a joystick though, right? Their own dedicated joystick.
Yeah, they have their own joystick.
Okay.
But do you need it? I don't think you need it.
No, you don't. You don't.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be something kind of like Origins Prime, you know, where it's like $20 a month for a selection of games. Because do y'all think how many games do y'all think is going to be readily available with the service?
I think you'll have probably 50 to 100.
50 to 100. That's
I think you're really underestimating how much content this.
How many AAA games is you think it's going to be?
I mean, the rumors are already surfacing that a game is going to be revealed at their conference tomorrow. So,
shit.
What was it? Destiny 2 is probably going to be on there.
No, they was talking about Baldur's Gate 3 was supposed to be revealed tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Hey, bruh.
So I mean, they're gonna have the. Come on, you had Sega.
Like a lot of mobile games are gonna be on there. I'm assuming.
You had Sega. Talking about them, you had other third-party publishers talking about them, so they're gonna have. I know they're gonna have the games. I just don't want people to make this a thing. That's all I'm worried about.
Now, what's that? You said you worried about what?
I'm just worried about people actually buying into this garbage, making it a thing. Because I don't think it should happen.
Well, I mean, if Nintendo has a competing service, Baron, it sounds like that they might be looking into it. Wouldn't be interested at all.
How many times have I tell you I'm a physical guy? I'm buying all my shit physical. That's it. That's the way I do it. It's not gonna be any other way.
Oh, okay. No, we was just talking
that's
about
on every platform I own. I'm not streaming a damn thing.
Hold on, y'all get by Lamont?
Let me see here. My bad. Hold.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Vaughn. Okay. SS9 Vegeta says the Vita more. He said the Vita more powerful than Switch. And Vaughn Lamont with the $5 holler says, I think Google Stadia games should be at least $10 cheaper than console games. I don't think no EA games will be on there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not spending no 50, 60, no $30 to stream a game. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If they got something like Game Pass or something like that for $10, I'll do it. Other than that, I'm not gonna jump into another platform just to stream. That's fucking dumb. I didn't listen. I didn't do it with the Nvidia Shield that I got. I didn't do it with the Nvidia Shield tablet. I'm not doing it with any other thing. That's just not. Okay, I gotta have something to show for it.
I think that. No, I think that I know. Hold on, these last few bills in here right quick. Y'all see Von Lamont? I see
my shit froze up. Can you get that?
AP the Shooter with the $1.99. We all know you're a physical guy, Bear, and you break necks, FN.
Y'all won't let that go, man. Let that go.
Von Lamont said that. He said, I think Google Stadia games should be at least $10 cheaper than console games. I don't think. Okay, here's the thing, right? What I think a lot of us are not taking into consideration. A, like I said, if presumably else, if it works, like I said, if it goes back to what I tried back in January of this year, and it works, huge one up for them, right? And there's really no difference, than a console, right? The price point, you don't have to buy a quote unquote a next generation console, but you can still play those next generation games, right? Whether it be the next Assassin's Creed, the next whatever Call of Duty, whatever the case may be, you get to play those games without buying the $500 goddamn box, right? That's one major thing in their favor. It's two rather. A, if the service works. B, you don't have to buy a fucking console. C, they're going to have some of the largest YouTubers in the world promoting the service, right? And just say the multiplayer aspect of it. Say if they're playing, give me a big multiplayer game right now. Say Rocket League or whatever. Say Rocket League, right? Hey, you can play with PewDiePie right now. Hit the A button. You can join inside the game with him. Like, that's going to...
it just boots right up.
Yeah, and again, not so much as far as us here, the old geezers of the gaming community, the young crowd, you know what I mean? This, again, has the potential to be huge, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean, even like I said, as successful as Sony was selling 100 million PlayStation 4s, whatever the case, that they have them reevaluating their stance and have to, like I said, grow the business outside of the box, you know what I mean? And it is a business, whether we like it or not. This is a business, and these companies are in business to make money, whether we like it or fucking not. You know what I mean? Long as I still get my great goddamn games, not no cheesy shit. I don't have an issue. I mean, I can pop it.
Happy camper. But Z, while you're gone, Moss asked us tomorrow's press conference. We're going to talk about pricing. What do you think the price is for this? Do you think it's a subscription? How do you think it's going to work?
No subscription. I think you're going to be able to buy. They want you to buy the games from their store. From their store. They also the price. They have all the ads in the world anyway. First of all, right? They don't get money that way anyway. They have all the advertisers, all the big public sign-ups. So they're going to get money from that. No money. No, like I said, no back end. No free online multiplayer. You just have to spend the money within their ecosystem. Where they probably, I don't know, be Google Play.
You really think so?
Yeah, I know so.
You really think so?
Yeah.
You really? I'm putting it like this: if they do that, that's automatic death for them. That's automatic for death for Stadia. You got to convince gamers that are already on consoles to choose your service over the console. That's not going to do it.
I think there will be a subscription option though.
It has to be
like a Game Pass.
Yeah, there might be.
Nobody's going to give that up to go to that.
Wait. Okay, here's the thing. Now, again, Baron, Listen here, hey, some of my man, neck snapper, right? Paul. Listen here, right? Listen, neck snapper. You don't have to buy a box, whether it be $300, $400, $5, right? So again, not your old ass, but again, I can tell you that we're outnumbered fucking 25 to fucking 1 right now. Maybe it's not so much geared to you, us that are invested into our ecosystem. There are many more gamers that are not invested into an ecosystem and who don't not care on how they consume their gaming. I'm telling you, I see it every goddamn day. My daughter goes from the Android tablet to the iPad to the PC to the Xbox.
I get what you're saying, dude, but they're not playing Baldur's Gate 3. They're not playing Madden. They're not playing Call of Duty. They're not playing Assassin's Creed. Those gamers are not playing that. Yeah. That's the stuff they're trying to deliver to you right now. Exactly. The gamers who play that are on consoles.
The gamers that play that are on because that's the only option that they have.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. He
gave me an example of a gamer that goes back and forth from iPad to cell phones, but those gamers ain't looking for those type of games. They're playing Candy Crush.
No,
my Alexa games you like those Nintendo games.
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you,
she's not playing Nintendo games on iPad.
These kids that grow up in this text next to you.
The Mario games, she got them on the iPad. I'm just saying.
I got you. I'm not saying it won't be no interest in my generation and the younger generation. It's about convincing them to give up.
Fuck, nigga. I don't know why you. Hey, listen here, nigga. Your hairline determines that's a lie. You're 47.
It's been like 3 years. I need to learn the difference between somebody having a big ass forehead and a hairline. But back to what I'm talking about.
I'm about to get the receipts right now. You know what? I'm talking about. I'm about to grab the receipts right now.
You got to understand that you still got to convince those guys to choose your service over the console. I don't understand why y'all think somebody could just pop up into the game industry and everything's going to be all peachy.
Because kids,
it's not going to happen that way.
Kids they don't have a flag or have a man cave or have a dedicated love to a console like we do. That's something that's familiar with us.
Everybody that owns, out of all the hundreds of million people that own a console, they don't have a loyalty like us on YouTube does. They just want to play something that they like.
Yeah, they want to play something that they like. So now if they know that they can invest in a game that they can take with them anywhere on their phones, these kids have to be proud away from their phones. If they know that they can play Assassin's Creed on the laptop, and then when we go to the store, they can just transfer to their phone, they're going to be into that. We may not be, but they are.
I got you for that, and this is why Twitch is doing so well the way it is doing. Because it didn't restrict you to the living room anymore. You can still get the high quality home console experiences and take them with you wherever you go. But here's the deal, like y'all stupid. You can put that damn bitch up there. Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. You still got to convince these people, if you Google, to choose their option over the other 3 options you have on the table. That's going to be hard to do. And the simple fact that Microsoft is going to pretty much be doing the same thing that you're doing, that's going to make it even harder for them to do. It ain't going to be that easy.
I agree with Barry. It's going to be, like I said before, I agree with him. It's going to be hard to take people away from their current ecosystem. And it's also going to be hard to convince people that don't play those type of games to start playing those type of games, but whether it's on a cell phone or not.
Y'all are making the assumption that these people don't play these type of games, and that's a farce. There's charts out there that show that you have
Michael Pachter already talked about
Michael, come on, man. We don't quote Michael Pachter. That's like
listen.
Tell you what's going on down the street.
Listen, he's an analyst, right? He's seen. He
thought the Xbox One was gonna win the generation. Fuck out of here.
Well, because listen, it would have happened if people cared about fucking TV. That would have been. I mean, that would have been.
That's why Sony's making TV shit.
Put it right quick. Hold on, my man. What's it called? Mike's AP the Shooter.
Let me see. Hold on. AP the Shooter. Oh, hold on. There's a couple. AP the Shooter. Who buys the Switch? 40 million kids or 4 million snappers? God. And Jody LaFlame says,
I don't know. What was the best-selling game on Switch last month and this month?
Oh shit.
Pee-wee's Playhouse. What was it?
It was Mortal Kombat 11. But continue.
Jody LaFlame says with the $2 holler says Baron hairline shaped like Star Fox Airwing. Golly.
Oh my god.
Really? So that picture you see right there look like Star Fox Airwing. Y'all
you looking at damn
y'all come up with the wildest shit though.
So here's the thing. All right, so
listen, man. We're gonna see tomorrow. Like I said, my prediction there's not gonna be a fee. They just don't want you to buy games from the ecosystem, like the Epic Store or whatever the case may be. Hey, here's nothing. Well, the one up that Google has, they're already in our living rooms. You know what I mean? As far as YouTube, you know what I mean? And again, if I'm not mistaken, YouTube is the #1 place in space for video game information news. You know what I mean? Why you think the IGNs, the Kotakus, and all these other things, publications have now come to YouTube, right? Advertisement is going to be out of this fucking world. You know what I mean? And we talking about 10T flops, more powerful than what you have right now. You know, games are going to be built from the ground up for that, and they're going to look amazing. You know what I mean?
It has potential, but Z, let me ask you this:
in entirety. I got to put it out.
Real quick now, let me say this. One thing that I will say.
I don't know what the hell happened. You hop out and hop back in.
Whatever platform they use or interface that they use, I think they're going to have to show you how much bandwidth that you're using, how much internet that you're using.
They can't tell you that because for one, it's not like movies, right? It's not like you can download just a regular HD movie and that's for a fact that's 4 gigs. It don't work that way. With gaming, it's consistent back and forth data exchange. That's consistent. As soon as you turn it on, as soon as you boot into it, that's consistent. And
I'm not saying up front. I mean, like how much you've accumulated. You're saying that you don't think they can tell you how much you've accumulated?
They can't. As soon as you turn it on, you got data going back and forth. It doesn't matter how much, what's on the screen.
That's not what he's saying. He's saying, like, let's say at the end of your PlayStation, it'll say how much you just accumulated. You just use 2 gigs, like something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like how much you accumulated, you can keep track of that.
I'm gonna tell you this: if they walk out on their stage, and even mention that shit, it's DOA.
Well, no. Oh hell no! You don't mention that.
Man, who wants to be bothered with that shit?
Exactly.
Who wants to be bothered with that?
Man,
like,
just buy your PlayStation, buy your fucking Xbox, and buy your Switch, and move on with your life.
You got to look at it this way: like, okay, someone that's in the high data area, they're not going to care about it. But someone in the lower data area, they might care about it. So I get your point. But someone that's in the high data area with high data caps, they're not going to care about that. And they're going to look at it as I ain't got, like Z said, I ain't got to pay $300-$500 to get the next for a box. I ain't got to get those next gen graphics. I ain't got to pay $300-$500.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I would rather spend that one-time fee of $300, $400, $500, and let that be it instead of paying every month consistently.
Save the man that drives a Lamborghini just to pick up coffee.
Hey, I'm still stingy with the pennies.
Nah, I told you you've been living 2 hours in the hole right now. I told you, bro, you've been living 2 hours in the hole right now.
Bro, Z might be fucked up. Who knows what he'll do? But I want to ask this question real quick. If Google comes up with the Game Pass, right? Do you think they would bundle it in with the service they already have? Like, let's say YouTube right now, you have to pay like what, $10 or $15 a month to get rid of the goddamn ads, which is an ass load of now. What if they combine that with their gaming shit?
You definitely gonna get some ads on this.
You know what?
No. But I'm saying, like, what if they combine that with their Game Pass?
I didn't think about it like that. I just thought
think about that because they already have people. Yeah.
I just thought about it from the aspect of them. From the aspect of them just letting you buy the game directly from them. All right?
No, I think that's gonna happen, but I'm saying they're gonna have their own Game Pass too, probably.
They
you know what? I ain't gonna lie. $20 a month, you can play all their latest games.
And you don't get any ads on your YouTube video. Yeah. Think about that.
But here's the thing: they're Google. They can cross-pollinate.
Crazy.
They're Google. They can cross-pollinate so much to make this more attractive. That's the thing.
Yeah. All that sounds good, but you still have to stream the damn game.
Exactly. Wait. Baron made a good point a while ago when he said just last week, fucking YouTube, all of Google, everything was fucking down. That's crazy.
How often does that happen?
But I'm just saying, still, and you talking about adding more? Yeah, exactly. Adding 2 billion more people. Come on,
that shit hasn't happened in a few years, right?
I mean, you got to
YouTube was there for like a minute one time.
You got to understand, it's different. We logging into these sites and we're viewing stuff.
Right,
You're actually gonna be playing a game.
Hold on, I got a question on the free messaging app. Hey, Pulpit, listen, tomorrow too, if you free at 7:30, I want you to hop on the multiplayer. I need a bot. He said, with Sony streaming its games to all devices next generation, does that devalue the console outside of the hardcore? And I keep asking you guys this. And again, now, whether we like it or not, the man said they're going to be pushing this shit. They want their games every goddamn where. Google's getting the jump on this shit on E3 tomorrow, coming up with this shit. You know what I mean? Microsoft talking about putting Killer Instinct and all that shit on the Switch. How the fuck is going here? That's where the fuck they're making money outside of the goddamn box. You know what I mean? Does that motherfucker devalue the console? Kratos?
Yeah. I don't. It's hard. It's hard to say, man.
And you have to start for the win. Fuck nigga.
When you got the Microsoft game plan, it doesn't really devalue your brand. But for PlayStation, it's a little bit different because they don't have the same game plan and strategy plan as Microsoft has. So I don't see how they keep the integrity of their consoles if they're going to do their games everywhere like Microsoft's going to do it.
Well, I mean, didn't they go to Microsoft to help with that?
Yeah, they went to Microsoft. They helped with actually streaming the games, but not actually. See, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't really know what Sony game plan is. Really don't.
Yeah, it was only for PS Now that they use the servers. They said all their PS Plus and all that other stuff will remain exactly where it's at. So. Who's to say in the future? At this point in time, I can't say what Sony will and won't do. And I don't know. I just know that this streaming shit is a pain in my ass because I don't want to do it. I don't want to stream my games. Yeah, there's lag. And listen, I was on the whole Google thing playing Assassin's Creed on my Chromebook, on my Mac and stuff, and I get it. It works okay. It does. I really didn't have any problems with it. But at the same time, we just spent the whole generation crying about fucking 4K. And you telling me that, okay, now I'm going to forego my consoles and play in 1080p on a stream or on my cell phone.
The stream can go up to 8K.
They offer 4K.
Yeah, listen. Let's cut the bullshit. Most people got damn near dial-up speeds. How in the hell they going to be streaming some 8K? I mean, that sounds like some damn.
I mean, what was it, like 30 up for 4K? That really isn't that bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean,
listen, I got a gig. My service. I got a gig down, and I got like 30 up, and so let's face it. It's most people won't even have that.
I got a question for these two damn Google Knights over here. Are y'all really trying to defend this shit? Y'all really trying to defend this shit?
Look,
we're not defending, but we're just saying it.
Yeah, I keep telling y'all, it's like the storm chaser. The storm chaser may go look at the tornado, but they don't want to get caught up in the atom. I'm just letting y'all know what's coming. That's all.
Man,
I've been on record. I've been on record to say that this is going to be a process. This is not going to be something that's going to.
I agree.
Unless they make some catastrophic decisions tomorrow, this is not something that's going to die on the day it comes out. This is something that has to be combated for at least the next 2 years. Because I don't want this to become a thing. Because if this becomes a thing, it's going to negatively impact gaming.
Well, listen, here's the thing, though, Barry. You should be happy because the type of games Nintendo make, they're not going to demand. A, B, select start. You know what I mean?
Wait, but how would getting more clientele be a bad thing? Like, this is
because it's directly going to affect us. Because at the end of the day, once they start making more money with the streaming, they're telling you now, oh, the console's not going anywhere. Let that streaming revenue become greater than that console revenue. They're going to throw our ass to the fucking wolves.
Well, there's no fucking. The only thing subsidizing it, as they say.
How much does it cost to develop a PlayStation 5 or Anaconda and Xbox 2? Billions. That is billions they would not have to fucking spend.
That's why I'm telling y'all. Listen, now you see what I'm talking about. Exactly. We talking about still giving you those same games.
I don't give a fuck about that.
So how much is it going to cost?
Nintendo's spent about $35,000 on R&D,
right? I don't give a fuck about that aspect. It's about what the effect is going to have on the actual game development. That's where I have a problem, man. Because it's
game development.
They'll start giving you watered down.
Already fucked up as it is.
It's fucked up
people giving
because it's
you
so
hollow
expensive.
shells like Fallout 76 and fucking Anthem and all garbage like
man,
that.
you press a
Come
nerve.
on, bro.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
that's already a problem. And now you want streaming to come predominant.
But
and then
that
next thing
also
you know,
happens because of the money. Like it's
I look at
games there isn't enough
that ain't quality of a game does not have to do with money. This fucking indie games is like $10 damn that are actually pretty damn good. So that ain't got
That's
nothing to do
pretty
with the
good.
damn money.
Hey, hold on, my man 2K, my man Top Dog said we ain't getting no 4K streaming. Now that's what they said, 30 up, 30 down, bro. Don't shoot the messenger out, shout.
4K. Yeah,
Hey, we have a hard time streaming 4K movies, let alone fucking some games.
Listen, they got the technology to do it. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Hey, Z, and they also got a hidden GPU too.
No, that bitch in the cloud for real. What's my man?
You got proof on that.
The power of 12 Titans. The power of 12 Titans in the cloud, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Xbox with the power of the cloud is stronger than 12 Titans. Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like I said, man, we will see tomorrow. Actually, what time is the show tomorrow?
I think like 10 a.m. Some shit.
10 a.m.
I thought it was
10 a.m. daytime or my time?
It might be noon. Yeah, it might be noon because they're
I think
2 at a
it's
time.
noon Eastern time.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
That's 11 o'clock my time.
Like I said,
noon Eastern time. So, all right, noon Eastern time. We'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna stream the show. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about it, and then yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm afraid that a lot of these guys are walking their console over the edge of the cliff, and they don't even fucking know it. The same way the Xbox dudes just went ahead with Phil and Terry Morris and all those, whatever they said, we like it until they got to the point of no return. And then now it's like, oh man, I wish, I don't want gaming to be that. I don't want them to force us. I want us to gradually do it on our own. But with Google, Walmart, and all these other big figures coming into gaming, I feel like they just gonna push our console. Remember we're niche. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna push our ass out the door and say, all right, well, fuck y'all. I ain't finna invest $1 billion into this damn hardware just to sell 30, 40 million copies.
Oh man!
Hold on, check it out. My man Von Lamont said, "Call of Duty, Madden 2K players. Baker's complaint is the online lag, and you guys really think they will stream these games? COD, Madden 2K players are not streaming. Here's the problem with that: those games are not on dedicated servers. They still use that peer-to-peer bullshit. Those games should have been on dedicated servers. That's what's the problem. Like I said, a lot of the
Z, Crackdown 3 is on dedicated servers, and ain't nobody playing that shit. So
Crackdown 3 is
that's a dedicated app.
I'm talking about Call of Duty, Madden, and 2K. Those games should have been on the goddamn dedicated server.
Hey, I wouldn't be shocked if you see one of those three tomorrow. I really wouldn't.
None of your business. What's up, baby? AP Peterson, MS, and PlayStation Top Shelf Liquor. El Tendo has Mad Dog 2020. God damn, you ain't lying about that, man.
Boy, get the hell out of here.
Hey, I'm just saying, like I said, we going listen. Like I said, man, whether we like it or not, the war starts tomorrow, man. Google drew first blood. Come tomorrow.
Hey, the world starts tomorrow. You had a lot of pre E3 stuff this week, but the world starts tomorrow, and guess who ain't gonna show up for the fight?
Hold on, I got a question.
Nintendo.
So it ain't even gonna be.
Hey, Parker, what's your question, Parker?
No, I'm gonna ask him though. It's about his profession, right?
Oh,
if you could choose one match he can have, what wrestler would it be? Yeah,
I don't know. I think you said
profession. His profession, I said.
Oh,
if you could choose one match, what wrestler would it be to have with dream match?
If you could wrestle one man naked, what happened?
All right,
dream
match. Who wrestler would it be if we could have a dream match? Who would it be?
Man, what the fuck is this question?
No, he's saying if Baron could have one wrestling match with a wrestler,
why does he
which wrestler would that be?
Oh, okay. You talking about for myself or
for you? Yeah. For you.
I mean, that would probably be Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
So if he can wrestle one man with a shirt off,
Yeah, motherfucker, that sounds like you're asking him on a date or something. End this shit.
Wait, did he say Chris Benoit? What?
No, he said Chris Jericho.
I did not say CB. I did not say CB. I said what?
Oh shit!
Crazy, man.
Hey, Parker, drunk as hell.
Yeah, Parker said.
No,
He said, if you could wrestle one man with his shirt on, who would it be? What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I like how Pokemon Sword and Shield killed Death Stranding in a matter of 10 hours.
Who? Pokemon what?
Pokemon, that's right.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hey, it's gonna be a hard.
Hey,
time for
listen.
Death
Only listen.
It's
Only
coming out
No,
around.
let's take a bet on that.
Dead.
Do you think Pokemon Sword and Shield will be the #1 MPD November? That's possible.
Wait a minute.
Put that bet out.
Who's even debating that?
No, Death Stranding.
I think
Hey,
it's gonna
Baron, on this show right now, I'm betting you $100
Oh, let's go.
for that month. Death
bet
Stranding will win in MPD against your Pokemon or whatever they.
Oh my God, this man is
Pokemon gonna win the
I'm
MPD. I'm guaranteeing that.
Hey,
Pokemon
my man said, he said Gold Dust and Viscera? Who else? Viscera? I can't see that shit. Who else?
Viscera?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're talking about the
Remember that.
legendaries.
Oh, Gold.
Oh, he's called them legendary. This man said Death Stranding going to outsell.
But no, man, listen, to be fair, though, Kojima said he made his own gameplay. It was called Strand or some shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He's on some wild shit.
Oh, shit.
Who wants to take bets? Z, you want on this bet?
Kojima's still trying to describe the game to people on Twitter.
Hey, listen, what's the bet?
Hey, that didn't stop him from selling out.
#1 MPD November. Who's gonna win?
What comes out? What comes out in November?
You got Pokemon. You got Death Stranding's November, right, Kratos?
Yeah. November the 8th.
Pokemon, Death Stranding.
Listen,
Call of Duty's late October. You could still, be there.
Oh wait! You gonna say that Death Stranding gonna rate higher than Pokemon?
Yeah.
Bro, you about to? Hey, you want to bet $100? Let's go.
$100.
I want to bet $100.
That's a $300 for anybody that wants to take.
Hey, on this show live today, Baron. Yes or no?
Wait, hold on. We gotta clarify this. Yeah, Baron, go
Wait
ahead.
a minute. J-Dub, I'm not making you. Can make a bet with somebody.
Hey, I'm yes or no? Just yes or no?
$100, man.
How would I make that bet?
If you that confident, put $100 out there.
I'm not confident. Let's go.
Baron, you want to?
The chat is really giving it to you right now.
Pause.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no momentum in that chat, Baron. What the fuck going on?
Hey, look. If you want to take the bet, fine. I'll take it for you.
All right.
I mean, $100 probably.
Yo, Baron about to go MIE for about 6 months on the multiplayer.
Well, we have to clarify.
Hey! Don't pull no D batch. Don't pay me fucking
MPD is done by revenue. So Pokemon has 2 games.
Pokemon is going to beat it in revenue and units. It's not even.
Wait. Nithos, what you say?
4th, it wins.
Wait, what you say, Nithos?
MPD is done by revenue, right? You're #1. Pokemon has 2 games, so even if it took 3rd and 4th, that's #1.
Listen. There's no way in hell Death Stranding is going to be Pokemon in you.
Okay, so wait. I'm talking about who sells the most.
Yeah, no, that is so the most because Pokemon does 2.
Well, he's talking about who's going to rank #1 in MPD in November. It's going to be Pokemon. It's not going to be close. That's
I think Death Stranding will be the top.
Bro, no.
How is Death Stranding going to be Pokemon and Call of Duty? You are crazy.
Listen,
October.
I'm not. Listen, I know. No. Listen, I'm talking about Pokemon. Listen, I'm talking about Pokemon. Pokemon versus Death Stranding. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Listen, here's the thing. Call of Duty is on fucking 10 different systems. I'm talking about Pokemon Mono e Mono versus Death Stranding.
The last Pokemon beat Call of Duty.
You're taking that #1 bet out then because
let's take that #1 because Call of Duty is going. I mean, come on, that's y'all know I wouldn't even
drop the whole bet then because it's going to be Pokemon, then it's going to be Call of Duty.
Whoever bring high,
the bet is Pokemon versus Death Stranding. How about that?
Pokemon is going to outsell Call of Duty too.
Yeah. It did last
for November, because Call of Duty coming out in October.
It came out the previous month.
Oh, shout out to Jay Jr. He said glad to
the best still on.
No, but Pokemon Sun and Moon back in 2017 or whatever, that outdid it. It outdid Call of Duty.
Yes, because like you just said, it launched the previous month, so all the sales
that was back when Call of Duty
month.
was in November.
Hey, listen, hey Kratos.
I'm not talking about last year.
You know it's a drug-free environment, right, Kratos?
Hey, wait. Let me say this. Last year y'all doubted me. Y'all talked about me. Y'all strung me up. Y'all hung me out to die until they walked on that stage. Until they walked on that stage and said God of War is the game of the year.
This motherfucker said, "Let me speak the thing."
I'm gonna put you like this: Death Stranding would be lucky if it makes even in the top 10 on MP.
No, it's gonna be number one. It's gonna be number one.
It's gonna be lucky if it makes the top 10.
Number 2
of all the games that's coming out, because you got the new Ghost Recon coming out as well. You got, of course, you got your yearly, 2K and Madden is also going to rank there. We still don't know what everybody else is bringing.
They coming out in November.
No way.
They're not coming out in November though. I'm saying
it's no way, bro. It's just not happening. It's no way. That game is gonna get buried.
Yeah. So
I forgot Gears 5 as well. Gears 5 as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah. In 2016, Pokemon Sun and Moon beat Call of Duty.
Hey, if Gears 5. I'm gonna put you like this. I'll make an additional bet with you. If Gears 5 end up coming out in November, I will bet Gears 5 will outdo Death
It comes out September.
No, that's September. Probably September.
It's already been.
I hope it is September because I want to play it so badly. But if it does end up being November, I will make that bet with you too because I don't think Death Stranding has no weight whatsoever.
They got Kojima. That's what they got. His legacy.
All right. With that being said, we will be back tomorrow, guys. And And my man J-Lo, you about to check him into rehab. He want to put Death Stranding against Pokemon and Call. You heard me here first. Fuck niggas. Anything you say today, hey Neff, we need the tapes.
What up?
We need the tapes, man. We need the tapes.
Hey, yo, Kratos already left the chat. Oh my god.
Shit, we out here.